What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be checking out this Marvel Legends US agent from the Force Works team, and this is from the box wave. Take a closer look here at the packaging. Got your side art, more side art, and then if you want to read the description, there it is. All right. Let's crack them open. Alright, so here is US Agent from the Force Works version of him. And I did get this guy from Amazon, and I will have that link in the description of the video if you do wish to purchase him on Amazon. But yeah, Force Works US Agent. That's an interesting one. I do hope they are, since they're starting this team, you know, with this guy, kind of, I do hope they complete this team and you know, we get all the members and stuff. There's a couple that we already have, like Spider-Woman, the what's her name, Jessica Carpenter or something like that, or something Carpenter. I'm not sure about her name, but it's the black and it's kind of like the Venom looking Spider-Woman, not the red and yellow version of Spider-Woman, the Jessica Drew. But yeah, I do hope we get this team completed. You know, Marvel Legends teams, they tend to, you know, start all these teams and we don't really get, you know, a lot of teams completed before another one is started. So, you know, there's still so many teams that need to be completed. I don't know why we're starting a new one, but hopefully we will get this team completed sooner rather than later. But yeah, Force Works. If you've ever seen the 90s Iron Man, the animated series, they are also in that show. So to give you a little bit of an idea of what this team is all about, it's basically like a kind of like leftover members of the Avengers West Coast. Iron Man basically branched off and created his own team because he didn't agree with a lot of the stuff or whatever, and so he created this team called Force Works. And US Agent was one of the members. So just to give you a little bit of a backstory to this team and stuff like that. All right, so let's take a closer look at this figure. And nice little logo there. I like that. I think that's the, what is that, the Force Works logo maybe or something like that. I'm not too familiar with this team. Again, this is in the 90s comics and stuff like that. So I never really read Force Works. So I'm not really familiar with this version of US Agent, but it's kind of a unique costume. I like it. I do like the gauntlets. It's kind of like very Iron Man like gauntlets that he has, and then you gotta kind of have that same thing with the boots here. Kind of looks very Iron Man like. I don't know if that was intentional or coincidence, but as far as articulation, he goes back like that, goes forward like that. So not bad articulation in the head. You got the ab crunch, or not ab crunch, but just the, what do you call it? The, well, actually he does have ab crunch. Yeah, he does have an ab crunch. But you also have the ball joint in there. So yeah, he does have the ab crunch. And he's got butterfly joints in here, so you can pose him in different positions and stuff like that. And then of course he's double jointed pinless. So basically your standard articulation. Same thing with the, if I can get it over here, the legs. Kind of a little tight there, but they do standard articulation there. But yeah. Very nice figure and a very good start to a team I hope to get completed by the Marvel Legends team. I know they have a lot of teams that have not been completed yet, but let's take a look at his accessories. He's got this kind of, what is like a photon shield or something like that. Very unique version of Captain America shield, I guess. And then of course he comes with two different hands. He's got like a trigger finger for a gun, and then he's got like a kind of like a grippy hand, not really, kind of stop sign hand. But I don't, yeah, again, there's no, like, two different set of hands, so I don't understand that. And then he, of course, comes with the Build-A-Figure piece for Box, the left arm. And as I mentioned before in my Dark Avengers Hawkeye figure review, this looks like a, oh no, I dropped it. But yeah, this definitely looks like a Colossus like arm. I think this would make a nice Colossus custom if you wanted to. But yeah, it definitely looks like his arm. Pretty cool. I mean, if you are a customizer, you know, you might be interested in doing a Colossus custom. There you go. All right, so there you have it. That is pretty much U.S. Agent in his ForceWorks costume. Again, nothing really too special about this figure. Again, I mean, if you want, you know, I would recommend him if you wanted to complete a ForceWorks team or if you're a fan of that team. But this is kind of a you know, a figure you don't really need if you're not interested in completing teams or anything like that. So it's kind of like if you're a completionist or whatever, or if you got to have all the Marvel Legends characters and stuff like that. But I mean, he's not really needed in terms of if you're not interested in ForceWorks or anything to do with that team and stuff like that. But yeah, just your basically your standard figure. Not really a whole lot going on with this guy. So I do like him, but you know, kind of fits that whole if you want to complete teams and stuff like that, there you go. You have him. But yeah, I will have the Amazon link in the description of the video if you do wish to purchase him. But yeah, that's pretty much going to wrap up this video, guys. As always, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.